Hi guys, it's me, Des. That's Jadzia playing in the dirt. I don't have the heart to tell her that's a termite mound mixed in with deer or elk poo. And then over there, of course, is Nathaniel kicking
rocks.
Termite mounds with rocks and pissing off bugs. LOL. By the way, we're at Bailey's Canyon. This is our retreat of sorts. This is not our normal spot. Right now we have a gentleman or woman or family. I don't disintegrate. I'm all for the gun law, especially CCW. I am totally for it, but he is not too far from us, but he is shooting stray bullets not far from us, right down there. He stopped because there's cars coming down the road about every 10-15 minutes. So we are debating on leaving since we just got here about 20 minutes ago. But I'm happy to report my baby boy is here. He is fully vested. Yes, I did get a new vest. It is blue. It is a replica of this one. It is a little bit longer for more patches, of course. The patches are going to be sewn, not velcroed. Yay! And it has 3 D-rings. 2 on the sides and 1 where this one is at. My only problem with it, it's not a mobility harness. Only because, obviously, financially, I can't afford it at this time. But I can manipulate it for my needs at this time. Since he still is in training, he's only 5.5, almost 6 months into it. We are still using the prong collar, but he's doing so well on this other harness he's wearing. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's underneath the service dog harness. He's doing very good on that one. He's doing really good. But we ran into a lot of dogs that are not service dogs and that were not leashed in Cloudcroft at their little mall because they were having a festival going on. And not once did he react, other than he had just curiosity. So immediately we corrected him, and we put him in a submissive position, and from there he corrected himself. So he's doing much better. But he's for the last 36 hours he's not been feeling well. He got a hold of something. He ate something off the ground from somewhere. We don't know. We're not sure. So right now he's on a liquid diet of just water and probiotics for the next 24 hours. And we're going to go from there and just do the basics. And if that doesn't solve the problem, he's going to go to the vet because his belly doesn't feel right. So he's acting. He's not lethargic. I haven't seen him poop yet because that's the next thing I'm going to check. He's peeing fine. So I'm not sure if you guys want to know this. This is just TMI. You know, I'm a trainer and he is my service dog. These are just things that I got to do as a handler. And that's my oldest daughter. She's also his handler. So, these things you got to do. You got to watch out for her. You got to, you got to talk to your vet. You have to, no. Hi. You got to take knowledge. He's on the raw dog diet, and he threw up his chicken. He did eat it too fast, and that could have done it. So we're not 100% sure. So we're gonna take the precautions. So if he doesn't poop within a certain amount of time, then we're gonna have to take him to the vet. Those are just one of those things. That's just the precautions you take when you have your dog on this type of diet. So, but he has taken in water, and he took his Benadryl, and he takes a pill form of probiotic. He does take kefir, which is it's like yogurt but in a liquid form. So he takes that on a regular basis, but not right now because he's not feeling well. I know him that well that he's not in his top form. That's why I didn't have him work all day. It was just we went to the mall today up in Cloudcroft. We got some fudge at Old Apple Barn, and went to the mall at one shop, and now we're here, and then we're going home, and that's it. And it's too hot in Alamogordo, because it's too hot for him to be outside for his paws. So I'll be getting those special booties from Roughwear to protect his paws from the heat, which are not cheap, because I have to get the socks and the booties. So that's going to be interesting. The lovely, lovely life of having a service dog. You don't know that until later on, of all the things you need to get. Plus, I had to get a halty. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's not a muzzle. It just goes around the muzzle and their head. And it redirects them. It's not a muzzle. So I can wean him off the prong collar. That's all. So each handler and each trainer is different, and they have their different ways. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying a different way and seeing how it goes. I have to work on his callback. So I got to get a 30 to 50 foot leash and work on his callback. That's another one I have to do. So he's got his quirks, and he's got his strengths. And I have to find a treat that is gluten-free, grain-free, that goes along with the diet he is on. Somebody had suggested an elk treat that they get on some website. So I don't know. We'll see. Because you can't exactly carry in your bag raw meat. It's not exactly advisable. He loves carrots, but you can't give him too much. So it's a tricky situation. But other than that, everything's doing great. I mean, of course, the kids aren't looking forward to school. And all last week, we were hitting triple digits in Alamogordo. Right now, my dad's in Michigan for a whole month. Yay! So I got his car. That's the reason why we're up here. Because there's no way in the world my car would make it up here. No way. I don't know if you guys know this. My car's got a leaky valve gasket that won't hold oil to save its life. So, yeah. It's bad.
Am I still going on the online school?
It's bad. Huh?
Am I still going?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I really want to.
But, what else? I don't know what to update you. I will be doing a video on his training, what I do with his training, his routine, not everything, because yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's kind of like a trade secret type deal. But that's the only problem that I have with and I'm like, yeah, that he is in that bloodline, but in all actuality, look it up. Google it. They actually have I can't remember the other one, which is like gigantic. He's not rescue. I rescued him from the local pound. When I got him, he was 54. And I saw the reviews and the dog food recalls. Then I went from to which that's what you want. You want to feed your dog grain free. You want to feed your dog. So I went to Call of the Wild grain free. And that's when his weight and muscle tone dog, because it can be cooked and raw. You can do both. Is toxic to them, because there's a list of food that is toxic. So you want to do your research, because onions and garlic and there's a bunch of other stuff that is toxic to them, including spices that is toxic to them. So you want to do your research, especially, huh?
Don't forget the bones that are cooked.
Yeah, don't feed your dog cooked bones, especially chicken. Don't do it. They splinter and go through their intestines. I hate when people go, well, I do it all the time. I've never had problems. It only takes one time. One time. Don't take that chance. Don't take that chance. Think back. Dog food's only been around for 100 years. So think about what wolves eat. And they eat a variety of food.
I think the bug fell up my pants.
So, I mean, I feed him a variety of things. So, I mean, and I'll do a video on that too, but not for a while. But, because there's percentages involved. You go off on their activity, what type of breed they are, and all kinds of stuff. And there's a website for that too. And there's a book on it. But yeah. Caesar Milan, I definitely suggest you want to definitely look him up on I think it's called Pack Leader. You definitely want to look at him up on his new program. I think it's called Pack Leader. But yeah, that would be the way to go. But I did contact a local trainer and a behaviorist locally, and she was gonna charge me $20,000 to train my dog. $20,000. Yeah. I'm on disability. If you guys don't know, I'm on Social Security disability. I make $1,775 a month, and I have 3 kids. I get no child support. And don't laugh, I get $163 in food stamps.
I don't think it's smart to say how much money you get.
No, I'm just saying, this is real life. If you guys are considering Social Security so you guys can sit on your butt and not do anything, it's better to work. It's seriously. If you're claiming, oh, I got depression, I'm gonna get disability, it's not worth it. It really isn't. And with this Obamacare and everything, all these doctors are retiring because of it, because they're not getting their money. It's bad. It's sad.
Not as bad as a freaking Trump, though.
It's bad.
At least in my opinion.
And today it made me cry. I ran into this lady. She was like, how did you get your service dog? And it was like, I adopted him from a pound. I mean, he was within 1 day of being killed. And she was like, well, who's training him? I was like, I am, with a help of a friend who is retired. She lives up there in Nogales. And she was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, I need a service dog because I have epilepsy. And I was like, oh, I felt so bad for her. I started crying. Because you can't train a dog for epilepsy. You can't train that. A dog has to sense that.
6 cents.
Yeah, for stuff like that. And it's just, it breaks my heart. And these so-called places these programs that have these trained dogs, they're rip-offs. They take your money. They rip you off. Same thing with these places that say, oh, we can certify your dog that's a ESA and service dog and all that. They're rip-offs. They're rip-offs.
No. Deadpool. No,
They're
Deadpool.
really not service dogs.
Sit. Sit.
All because these people want to take their dogs everywhere they go. And it gives people who really do have service dogs a bad rap. And something really bad's gonna happen, I'm afraid. I'm really, really afraid of.
Sit.
That's why I carry a copy of the ADA rights booklet and a bunch of ADA cards with me.
Do you have a lighter? No.
And I cannot tell you how many times people come up to my dog and start hugging on him, grabbing on him, touching him, petting him. Just don't even, and not even ask me. And it's like all the time. Just not me. I don't know if you follow my YouTube channel, but I watch Drew Lynch, who also has a service dog. Same thing happens to him too. I also watch Chronically Jackie. Same thing happens to her too. And if they got the patches that says don't touch, don't pet, don't distract, because it's very frustrating. It's very, very frustrating. Because what if what if I collapse because you're distracting my dog and I get a concussion and I end up with 20 stitches in my head because you were too busy cuddling my dog? I mean, seriously. It's just that's what it's just it is frustrating. But there's something needs to be done about it. And look at him. He's a big baby. That's him 24/7. Sick or not sick. That's what he does. If I'm standing anywhere, Walmart, the mall, any store, for more than 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, he lays down.
Not even that. 30 seconds.
And he's only 1.5 years old.
Would this work?
And that dog gets his exercise. You should. I'll video. I'm gonna download a video of him with his toys. He's crazy. That's why his name is Deadpool. Yeah, that's why his name is Deadpool, after Ryan Reynolds in the movie. Yeah, he's crazy. You should see him with his toys. He's nuts. We have to buy him Kongs for a reason. And he goes through them like the extreme Kongs, the black ones, which are supposed to be like indestructible. Well, not completely indestructible. They're not indestructible. But yeah, he's crazy. And him and balls, any kind of ball. Oh my God, they don't last. They don't last. But yeah, every night at sunset, we take him to a park that's enclosed and just let him run. And yeah, but we're gonna be getting him a special type of harness for pulling for this type of breed. I don't know. I'm kind of about it. It's where you put weights. You gradually put weights on it.
There's a bug on you.
What type of bug?
It was just a smaller
Oh, if it was a spider, you're gonna see me freak out.
one. I'm pretty sure people will see it.
I don't know, but it's a special type of harness that's it's like for sled dogs. That's what it looked like for me. That's what it looked like to me. It looks like for like a sled dog, and gradually you put weights on it. And because this type of breed is a working dog, so you gradually start putting weights on it slowly.
You didn't grab
To get
any
them.
of his chow, did you?
No, we're not feeding him out. Nothing.
We gotta wait till we get home.
Dun, dun, dun. Forgot about that.
You should know I have horrible memory.
Just like me.
Sometimes I think worse.
But yeah, look around. Gorgeous.
Son of a bitch.
This is where I want to move to. This is why I want to. I'm fixing up my house.
It's not. Yes, it is.
This is why I'm fixing up my house, and I want to
There's three things missing from you.
pay off my mortgage, and I want to move up here.
You need
It like
ryegrass.
I think at the hottest
Up there.
it gets maybe low 80s, if that. Maybe. I'm guessing. Because I used to live higher up in Ruidoso, up there in Walmart. I couldn't live up there. It's too much tourist. But up here, I could live up here in a heartbeat. Huh?
Can you help me?
What are you doing? We're not doing.
I want to learn how. We'll learn
You're-
later when we're camping up
Yeah,
there. I've never seen
you're doing it wrong.
Even if we go camping, it's not gonna happen. Oh, okay. Then how are we going?
Oh, that's being discouraged.
It is because we don't have enough money to go camping. Really?
Ay vey.
We can't even ghetto camp inside the freaking car. No. Just have to put down all the freaking
We're a
seats
family of enthusiasm
and sarcasm.
positivity, and yeah,
When we
and
learn
get
from the
eaten
best.
up by bugs because I forgot to spray myself down with bug spray.
The flies here are huge.
Y'all should see. Look what the hospital did. You see that? That's from. They poked me 16 times. I can't complain too much because the highest time they poked me was 26. I got bad veins because I've had
Peekaboo veins.
numerous. I'm not even going to tell you how many surgeries I've had, but I've had several surgeries. I've been hospitalized a lot. And let's just say my veins are bad. My dad's a nurse, so he diagnosed me with some kind of vein problem. And I tried to tell the phlebotomist this, and she wasn't listening. I think they think since they see the blonde hair and blue eyes, they think I'm I'm like, it's my body. I know what's wrong with it. I'm stuck with it. I wake up with it every morning, not being able to move because of the amount of pain.
No, what you do is you get up and you start barking because you're in so much pain. You want to cause other pain just to.
I wake up crying. In the middle of the night, I'm crying. This morning, in the middle of the night, I was yelling for Judd because my medication fell all over the floor. That's why I'm trying to teach him retrieval, which on the video they make it look easy. It's not easy to teach. Mow the grass.
Freaking mower. Use your hands.
We need to mow our grass at home.
Get a pair of scissors.
No, I was just thinking about grabbing Grandpa's lawnmower, putting it in the trunk of my car, and just taking it to the house and wham bam thank you ma'am. But if you guys have any questions or anything at all, please no negativity, please. I got enough. I got enough. I got enough of it. Especially what's going on right now with what's happening with my child support situation.
Don't say another word.
That really pisses me off. But yeah, but yeah, just please don't, no negativity. I got enough of it. I have enough on my back, and my house is falling apart, and it's just, we basically live off of church food. And my son, he's got celiac disease, and I might have it. They don't know what I have. They're not sure if I've got Crohn's or IBS or celiac. They have no damn clue. They don't know if I've got MS or Parkinson's. They don't know. So they ran a freaking tons of tests, which is going to take 30 days to get back or more. So, yay!
It looks like you're trying to set up for the movie King Kong.
I know. I know you have to make a triangle.